Hello everyone, Lynsie McKeown here. So today's video, we're going to go over a few exercises that you can do to prepare yourself for a deeper and richer experience in Yoga Nidra. It's similar to the idea that we would do physical movement or pranayama breathing techniques before meditation so that our meditation is easier to get into and that we can get into a meditative state faster. So this is a very similar idea that we're going to be moving the body in a particular way that really sets us up for a very rich experience in Yoga Nidra. So you can either do it or not do it, or do part of it and leave the rest, or do the whole, all the exercises as preparation. It's really up to you. But we do know that the more that we prepare for anything in life, the further that we'll go, the richer the experiences that we'll have. So I'm just offering this to you to add on if you like. So what we'll start with is standing. We'll have our feet a little bit wider than the hips. And just take a nice deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And breathe in again. Open the mouth and exhale. Okay, and then we're just going to swing the arms. Okay, nice and heavy with the arms, as if you have water on your fingertips and you're just trying to fling that water off the tips. And just paying attention to the breath, just immediately as soon as we begin the practice, we become conscious of the breath. Smooth inhale and smooth exhale. And noticing that the preparation that we take is part of the experience. The preparation is part of the practice. And as we do this, if you ever feel like you want more time in any of these exercises, then feel free to take that, okay? Now the next movement we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to swing the arms. We're just going to add on. I'll turn to the side so you can see better. You're going to bend the elbows by the side, then swing them straight by the side. So we'll bend and then straighten. Bend and then straighten. So just swinging again, heavy through the arms. Feeling the shoulders relax, face is relaxed, and breath is relaxed. Knowing that the preparation is part of the practice again. So be aware of the breath and allow yourself to come to this moment. Okay. And then the third exercise is to relax the arms by your side and then start to swing them across the chest. Okay, alternating. Right over left, and then left over right. It can be low across the belly, or across the chest, or maybe even a little bit higher, and you can play with this. And just noticing the flow of the breath. Because as we transition from one exercise, movement pattern to another, the breath will alter if we're not conscious. Okay? Conscious flow of the breath, smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Eyes are soft. Okay, and then from here, let's take the feet a little bit wider than the hips this time. Okay, and we're going to keep the head center and let the body pivot around the head. So we're going to pivot to the right ball of the foot and then to the left. And as we do this, the arms are just going to swing heavy. They might even thwack your back a little bit, but don't make it intentional. Just allow the arms to be heavy and to swing as we rotate the torso. Head stays center. Eyes are soft, maybe even a half gaze. And pay attention to the breath again. Has it changed or altered? And can you make it more rhythmic? Perhaps the inhale and the exhale begin to have the same length, same ratio of breath. Okay, and then we're going to come to center. Interlace the hands. Press the palms down. Now, when you breathe in, take the arms up by the ears, stretch tall, and then exhale, let the arms go wide. So smooth breath in, arms sweep up by the ears, and then exhale, arms go wide so you can feel the shoulder blades wrap to the spine. We'll do 3 more like this. Breathe in and breathe out. And just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now, if you have any respiratory issues, continue to breathe in through the nose, but perhaps breathing out through the lips will help you. So pursing the lips will help with a more conscious control of the breath if you have asthma or COPD or just feel overwhelmed. Okay, let's do one more. So breathe in, arms sweep up. Either exhale through the lips or through the nose. Okay, and then from here, very simple, march in place. Now, you might not need to or want to lift the knees as high as I am, or you can use something to help you with balance, perhaps a chair or a wall. Or we're just trying to get into the knees, the hips. So each of these exercises are getting into the joints. Breath is smooth and even. There's a sense of no rush. Okay, and then from here, let's go ahead and come down onto your hands and knees. Shoulders are right over the wrists, knees underneath the hips, okay? Tabletop position. So from here, we're going to take your right leg, press the heel up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to turn the knee out to the side and bring the knee back to midline. So these are hip rotations. Heel comes up, knee turns out, and back to midline. Now let's see if you can breathe in and out a full cycle of breath per rotation. So if you're breathing nice and slow and deep, the rotation will take some time. There's no rush. The idea is that we want to slow down. And we'll do 5 on each side. So after you do 5 on the right, you'll switch. Left heel to the sky, knee turns out, back to midline. And these can be as big or as small as feels right to your body. What's more important is the breath. Breathe in and breathe out, nice and smooth and even. Perhaps a 1-to-1 ratio of breath. So if you inhale 3, you exhale 3. A sense of slowing down. After you do 5 on the left, we'll go back to the right side and we'll go in the opposite direction. So the knee will turn out to the side and then you'll kick the heel towards the ceiling. There goes my hip just popped. And the knee goes out to the side, heel to the ceiling. Okay, again, just hip rotation. Just sensing into the mobility of the hip. Conscious control of the breath. Because we know by now, if we've been practicing yoga for a while, that the breath is the most powerful tool that you have to change your neurology, to change your mind. Okay, or I should say transform your mind. Okay, let's go the other side. Left knee sweeps out, heel to the ceiling 5 times. Eyes are soft. And just feeling that steady flow of the breath, bringing you more deeply inward, moving from the external to the internal, from the gross to the subtle, where true transformation happens. Okay, and then from here, let's just shift back to a child pose. Forehead comes down to the mat. And then we're going to shift. We're going to come back up. Just lift the chin, lift the tailbone. We're just going to do a couple of these movements back to child. And then inhaling, coming back up to table. Maybe the chin, maybe the tailbone lifts. So we're doing spinal flexion and extension. Just a few more times. Inhaling on the way up. And then exhaling on the way back. Last one. And then exhale, shift back to child pose. Let the head be heavy. And then inhaling, coming up onto your knees. And then coming onto your bottom. And this is where we're going to extend the legs. And then you're going to come down for Yoga Nidra. So if you recall from watching how to set up for Yoga Nidra, just take up some space here. Okay. being super comfortable, getting warm, perhaps having your favorite Yoga Nidra meditation on cue. And those are the joint and gland exercises you can do to really get yourself prepared for practice so you can memorize them. You can just do a few, do all of them, do none of them, just whatever you have time for, whatever you feel supports you the most in your practice. If you have any questions or comments, feedback, just drop them in the comment section below. And definitely subscribe so that you'll be able to continue your practice each week with a new video. Okay, my friends, until next time, many blessings and namaste.